Hello and welcome. You're watching Today in Parliament with me, Aishwarya Kapoor, and these are this morning Parliament headlines. Lok Sabha to discuss alleged irregularities in banking sector over the years and its impact on the Indian economy. Debate under rule that does not entail voting. Private members' resolutions in both houses today. 7 resolutions in Rajya Sabha, including one on holding simultaneous Lok Sabha and Assembly elections. 4 private members' resolutions in the lower house. Two new bills to be introduced in Lok Sabha today: Trafficking of Persons Prevention, Protection and Rehabilitation Bill 2018 and Banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes Bill 2018 to be introduced. The Fugitive Economic Offenders Bill 2018 also for consideration and passing in the lower house. And reports of the Committee on the Welfare of Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes to be laid in both houses today. But let's first understand that what is happening in Parliament today. Well, in a Lok Sabha today, discussion on banking irregularities is slated to be raised by N.K. Ramachandran of the Revolutionary Socialist Party and K.C. Venugopal of the Congress Party. The leaders will raise the issue of alleged systemic irregularities in the banking sector over the years and its impact on the Indian economy. And the discussion will be held under Rule 193 that does not entail voting. The issue has been on the business of the lower house since Tuesday last week, but no discussion has been possible following repeated disruptions over multiple issues. And it's a Friday today. It is the day for private members of business, and the following resolutions will be moved in the upper house today. Dr. T. Subbarami Reddy will move a resolution urging the government to revive the infrastructure industry in order to ensure speedy economic development and higher growth rate. Dr. Satyanarayana Jaitya to move the following resolution for effective measures to be taken in ensuring 3 years through a time-bound action plan to achieve a social, economic, educational parity and equality. Also, Bhupendra Yadav will move a resolution to amend the election and other related laws to hold Lok Sabha and Assembly elections simultaneously. Vivek Gupta will move a resolution urging the government to provide special protection to journalists who are facing work-related threats, to defend freedom of expression and establish a robust grievance redressal mechanism for media personnel attacked or intimidated. Jairam Ramesh will move a resolution urging the government to invoke Articles 3 and 4 of the Constitution to reorganize the state of Uttar Pradesh into 4 new states for more effective governance. Ripun Bora to move a resolution urging upon the government to replace the word Sindhi with the words the Northeast India in the national anthem. And Tiruchi Shiva will move a resolution to bring in a suitable legislation for the welfare of the widows in the country. And in Lok Sabha as well, 4 private members' resolutions are to be moved. There will be further discussion on the resolution moved by Raghav Lakhanpal on the implementation of a stringent population control policy. The resolution was moved on 22nd of December last year. Also, Janardhan Singh will move a resolution on immediate steps for protection, maintenance and welfare of neglected, abandoned and destitute widows. And Kirit Somaya will move a resolution on the formulation of a slum redevelopment and rehabilitation scheme. And Ajay Mishra will move a resolution of a promotion of use of languages mentioned in the 8th schedule in the conduct of proceedings in the Supreme Court and the High Courts. All right, let's go across to my colleague Vineet Dikshit, who is joining us live from Parliament. Vineet, of course, it is the day for the private members' bill, but of course, all eyes will be on Parliament after YSR Congress Party MP Y.V. Subba Reddy sent a letter to Lok Sabha Secretary General for moving a no confidence motion against the government in the House, but it is not listed in the day's agenda. So, what more can you tell us about that? Vineet, can you hear me? All right, we'll get more details on that big story in the subsequent bulletins. And let's take a look at some more business that is slated in the Rajya Sabha today. The following ministers will lay papers in the Rajya Sabha today. JP Nadda for the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Manoj Sinha for the Ministry of Communications, KJ Alphonse for the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. All right, Vineet Dixit is with us on the phone line. Vineet, what more can you tell us about the no confidence motion that the YSR Congress says it is planning to move against the government?
Quickly, before we go into the House to start the proceedings, to witness the proceedings, YV Subba Reddy of YSR had moved a motion to include his agenda for motion of no confidence. Incidentally, TDP MP Tota Narasimhan had also moved a similar motion to include his motion in the day's agenda. Both of them have ruled, both of them had in fact quoted rule number 198. Okay. Aishwarya, a short while back, we did manage to speak to the former Secretary General of Lok Sabha, Mr. Subhash Kashyap, and he was candid. He said finance bill as well as the motion of no confidence have no similarity, no connection between them. Finance bill can be passed, and a motion of no confidence is a right of a member of the Lok Sabha.
Okay.
A group of 50 members need to move that motion. It is to be seen whether these two motions are supported by 50 members, and also if it is admitted on the floor of the House, the Speaker has a right to make them stand and count these 50 members before it is listed and debated. Aishwarya? All
right, so we have to wait and watch what really happens in Lok Sabha today. Of course, the final decision now would rest with the Speaker. And that's it in this edition of Today in Parliament. Do stay tuned. The proceedings of the Upper House are going to begin in a short while from now. Thanks for watching.